Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post another quick video here. Um, just one of a couple of videos I'm gonna try to squeeze in today since I have a little more time. I've actually had a few records kind of sitting out, been meaning to do this for a while. Um, One is gonna be kind of one of my own give me 10s, and then this one here that I've been meaning to do, which is it was just kind of a thread about self-titled albums. I think the Gurus actually started it, but I've seen a few people that have done responses to it, and I just kind of yanked out a few things, and so just kind of going through this really quick, not spending a lot of time because most of these things you'll know anyway. But these are some of the first ones that came out. So self-titled albums. Pretty much you could pick anything by Chicago, because most of their stuff is self-titled, just known as Chicago 1, 2, or blah blah blah. I guess Transit Authority, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, so bunch of Chicago options there. I thought one obvious one that always kind of ticked me off that he did it this way anyway, but the Peter Gabriels, you know. So you have what I refer to as Car there, and I refer to this one as Scratch and Melted Face, but basically all three of those are self-titled. And there was another artist that kind of does that somewhat frequently too, and it's actually here at the back of the stack. Well, I'll go ahead and pull it out. Seal is another one that will just do a lot of albums just titled Seal. So you have to be like Seal 1994 or Seal. I guess he did put 4 on, one of them, blah blah blah. But he has a few albums that are self-titled, but that's his first one. Another one of those interesting albums that I so hated when it first came out. I remember seeing the video for Crazy back when I was in high school, and I just thought it was the absolute worst, dumbest thing in the world. And today I think Seal is a total genius. Would love to get a mint copy of that, actually. And I wish they would reissue his stuff already. Of course, the one and only Nina, 99 Red Balloons, Love Balloons, whichever version you like better, but great album, self-titled there. A couple here I hadn't quite thought about in a while either. This was one. Bob Mould. Almost forgot I had this in my collection because I haven't spun it in quite some time. But probably my favorite Bob album, mainly because my favorite song by him is Ego Override, which is on this album from the 1996. So that's another nice self-titled one to pull out there. Vanilla Fudge. And with the few videos that I did see, I tried not to pick things that were already picked in those videos. So I stayed away from like, some Bowie stuff and a few other things. But still, here are the random things that again, it just kind of came to mind. Tiffany, of course. As you can see, that's actually an autographed copy that Billy Craone got her to sign for me, which was awesome. Christopher Cross. I feel really ashamed that a little while ago when I did my yacht rock favorites, I happened to leave this out, which really kind of bothers me because it's actually one of my favorite albums in that genre. So I love Christopher Cross. Get a little funky with a little Cain and Abel. Another nice little funky record from 1972, I believe. And the one and only Mr. Teddy Pendergrass. That's another great one. And how about self-titled Ricky Martin? That's another good one too. And this is kind of cool too, because as I've been putting stuff into my Discogs, I actually just crossed over 3,500 pieces in yesterday. So I'm only about 3 or 4 cubes away from having all of my vinyl put in, which I just never thought I'd get this far that fast. But this is one of those interesting pieces that I didn't really know how much it was worth or going for at the current time, because I bought this a number of years ago, excuse me, at a record shop up in Minneapolis, I believe. And I think a brand new sealed copy, I paid, $8 for it. And, again, being a sealed copy, this thing is going for over $100 right now, which is just absolutely insane. So, but Foreigner, of course, I did see someone else pull this one out, but I had to pull something by Foreigner because I love them so much. Uriah Heep. And this is their self-titled from 1970. Fantastic album. Absolutely love it. Run DMC, of course. And it's from 1996, which is Placebo. Another really cool group I don't hear spoken about as much in the VC, but fantastic group. This is probably not my favorite album by them, but definitely all their stuff is pretty solid. And of course, Danzig. Have to pull that one out. Nice gold stamp promo copy there. And last but not least, Franz Ferdinand. So those are the ones I decided just to go with. Again, the ones that just kind of came off the top of my head. Sure, there's a bunch more in my collection, but those are the ones I immediately thought about. So kind of a quick, straightforward video there of some cool self-titled albums. As always, let me know what you guys think, and we will talk to you soon, VC. All right, take care, guys.